once the glass is on there, we're always turning.
Okay.
Stop because it would drip. You can see it would just...
Oh, I gotcha.
And we're gonna come over this way. We're gonna cool down the steel rod.
You just keep turning it, huh?
Mm-hmm. How to what?
I need chamber 20.
Okay, we have to unlock the file cabinet.
That's only $3.
Okay, then we need another form of payment. There we go. We're gonna come on over here. We're gonna warm it up a bit. There we go. We're only gonna go in this far and then the steel rod won't get hot again.
Oh, I gotcha. So just to the edge of the door then?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
the pipe will stay cool.
Right.
It only gets really hot when we go halfway into the furnace with it.
Oh, okay. And this is just straight furnace inside there then?
Yeah, this is what it would look like when it was off.
Oh, okay.
So it's a big burner insulated with high temp cement and fiberglass.
Okay.
What we're doing is just warming it back up so it's easy to blow. If it's too rigid, it would be impossible to force a bubble into it.
Yeah.
So that's just about ready. So you're gonna have a seat in this chair and I'm gonna bring it over. Do a little shake first. All right, go ahead and blow.
Just gently or?
It takes a little bit of pressure at the first puff, similar to a balloon. Blow a little harder. There it goes, it's coming. There it's going, nice. And stop. So towards the end you probably felt it getting a little easier to blow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
The difficult part is we had to blow enough air into the pipe to start pushing it out here, and there's a fair amount of volume in there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Once that bubble's in there, it'll be easier to blow later.
This boy can put golf balls in the garden hose. I wouldn't worry about that.
I'm not sure what that means, but
He has strong lungs.
Healthy. It means he's
Athletic,
healthy.
right? Athletic.
Athletic.
Is that
Yep.
what that means?
That's what that means.
I'm gonna go grab some coffee. You got a coffee, Brian?
Ah, all set. Thanks,
Coffee,
man.
boss?
Oh, I'm good. I got my cartel right here.
So you're just guessing based upon how it looks on how hot it is
one
and
way
what
to
you're ready?
tell is when the black right here starts to grow up towards the end of the pipe.
Oh, okay.
This is all steel in here covered with hot glass.
Okay.
So once it gets dark about halfway, that lets me know that this bubble is really hard. What I
Okay.
don't want to have happen is to go back into the furnace and have this piece fall back in because it's too warm.
Oh, okay.
Or it misshapes the bubble because it gets too loose on the pipe.
I
And
gotcha.
then the bubble becomes off center, and then it might not blow in straight and be a nice symmetrical form. So it's like the foundation of a house. It has to be very straight and accurate, and then you can keep building up on there and it stays
Alright.
centered and straight. That's a different type of glass work that we do in our other studio, what you're describing. It's slumping.
you did it.
Right, so now it's gotten hard again,
Okay.
closer to 1,000 degrees compared to 2,000.
All right.
We're gonna go in.
And just to the door again? Oh, went all the way in now.
Yeah, go. You can hold on. Getting a nice big gather. So we have to turn a little quicker to not let it drip off as easily, because it
Gotcha.
wants to drip off.
Yeah.
There's more mass hanging out beyond the pipe now.
Okay, I gotcha.
So we're gonna come over to that color. We're gonna tap into our color. And we're giving a little shape as we're tapping. We're gonna go backwards. You can lower the pipe in the back a little to get it all the way up to the top of the cup. There we go. I'm gonna take over for a moment.
Okay, you got her.
Stamp the tip and shorten the whole form so it's not too long. Now we're gonna reheat. You can hold that side. There we go. And we're gonna go into the oven and melt this in. So with one coat of color, you'll have like 50-50 clear to color specs.
Okay.
If you wanted it more color, we could add another coat. If you want it more
No, I think you get a
little transparency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go backwards.
Ooh. All right.
So go ahead and get ready in that chair to blow.
Okay.
Bring it over.
Oh, is that weird?
It is. All right. You go ahead and blow a little. That's good. Stop for a moment. That's all. What I'm doing is controlling its expansion using the tool to help it inflate in areas that I want.
Oh,
I don't want it to
gotcha.
get too thin on the bottom. That's where we want to have the most glass. We want it thinner up top.
Yeah.
So I'm always cooling the bottom usually.
Okay.
The bottom of the cup, because eventually it'll sit this way. This will
Yeah.
be the bottom and that'll be the top.
I gotcha.
So you can turn here. Now that it's got so much air in it, it'll heat up a little quicker now.
Oh, okay. Because it's more directed out and thinner.
Yeah, it's thinner. There's more hollow interior, thinner wall. So the heats get a little shorter as it gets thinner, and the blowing becomes softer.
Gotcha. And you're just watching to see how out of shape and
Movement.
how it's moving to see
Yeah.
how hot it is.
And it's also timing. Like I know that, it takes a minute or so to heat it up. We're gonna come on out. You can get ready to blow again. Now I'm using the wet newspaper to shape. Go ahead and blow. And stop. There you go. So now I'm starting to cut in the line where this gets taken off the pipe called the neck.
Oh,
Just
okay.
beyond the steel pipe.
And then like on his, that's gonna be the top of the glass then.
Typically, the only piece that we don't transfer is a paperweight, like a solid block.
Alright.
That would be the opposite orientation. This would be the bottom of the paperweight, and that would be the top. And most
Alright.
blown pieces, though, we have to switch the pipe from one to another to have access to the opening.
Oh, okay.
So now it's going to heat up really quick. And on this one, I'm going to stretch it out, get a little height, and you're going to tell me when you kind of like the height that you see.
All right.
As it gets taller, it'll get a little skinnier, but then we can make it wide again.
Okay.
So it's a combination of stretching and blowing to widen and lengthen. We'll pull it on out. So you can see it just starting to get longer as I hold it down.
Oh yeah.
So you can get ready to blow again. All right, go ahead. And stop. Nice. And I can see the shape starting to fill out a little more.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about the width? Looking good, a little
I
wider.
think it's looking all right.
So we're not heating it quite as deep, so it doesn't lose its center as much. So we're going to blow it out a little bit more, lengthen it out a little bit more, and get that nice crisp side. All right, go ahead and get ready to blow. Go ahead
Turned out to not be a rock glass,
and stop. Pint glass.
pipe glass. I don't want bourbon, I want beer.
That's right.
pattern up close now.
Oh yeah. Very cool.
And it's hard to see, but it is transparent. You'll be able to see through the color.
Yeah.
If I hold it up in the light, you can see through it a little easier.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna step this way just a bit.
Go ahead.
I'll swirl this in one clip. So I touch the bottom and I can add this little button. It's hard to photograph glass because we can't really stop the
Always
movement.
spinning. That looks so cool when it had the piece of glass coming out of the
Yeah.
end. I wish I knew that. But this looks very cool.
So now we're going to start working on the bottom. So you're going to use the wooden paddle to flatten the bottom as we're working the sides, getting it nice and straight. So I'm out of the heat even further. So I want to get the top two warm.
You're just trying to get the
Little
bottom done.
flash. Yeah, you can see most of the heat's on the bottom. You go ahead and grab the wooden paddle here.
All right.
You're going to touch the bottom. There we go. We're flattening that in.
You want me to hold still or you want me to move too?
No, you're good. You're good. The piece is moving enough.
You look so professional with the camera on, Brian.
Thank you.
We mounted a camera onto the blowpipe one time.
Oh.
Oh, that was
kind
sweet.
of crazy. So you can hang that up.
Okay.
We're going to reheat and we're going to crisp this up a little bit. Right now it's kind of roundish in the sides. We want to get a nice equal slope
Yeah.
for that pint glass. I'm just going to square up the sides a little bit more.
Trying to remove this. Go ahead and grab that paddle again. You're going to touch right on the bottom underneath the tool. So I'm holding the sides centered as you're flattening it off. And nice. So now we have that nice slope there.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is going to be so cool, Brian.
Yeah.
Will the
Ooh.
red dot stay on the bottom, or is that just because of the heat?
That's the heat.
So it won't be.
Nothing's red.
Yeah.
No red.
So what were you just touching your tool in there? Is
What's that?
some kind of special clay or something?
Oh, there's wax that keeps it lubed.
Oh,
The water
gotcha.
that you heard sizzling, but this over here
Yeah.
is beeswax.
Oh, okay.
And that keeps the tool gliding against the piece.
All right.
Just as a lubricant, a natural lubricant that doesn't smell when it gets hot. Now I can grab the punchy rod, stick it into the middle of the cup, and then turn it to center. We don't have a lot of time to center because the cup is getting cold at the other side up here. Just chill the top, weaken it from the pipe, slide it up.
Brian, you're not going to want to drink beer out of this.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's not going to want to drink beer out of a bottle ever again.
He's going to be afraid to use it.
Oh.
It's so
Oh,
cool.
so we get it?
See all the glass we have at our house.
Yeah.
Glass for everything. Change bowl, or keys. You throw the keys in there.
Just remake it, you know, it's just like,
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna make him remake it.
well, I make my fair amount.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
her cups are a little nicer than mine.
Just kidding. I'm working on it.
So now I'm just heating the part at the top that's cupped inward.
Just so we get it?
We might. So even though we're not on a blowpipe, there is a way to inflate it still. Using this tool. I'm gonna check this out first. Go ahead, part. And stop. So that just gave us a little more volume up there.
All right.
form starting to take place
Oh
there.
yeah.
So on the next one, you're going to be using that paddle again, but you'll be touching the lip.
Okay. Like you're doing with Trevor there.
Yeah.
Just pushing up and,
Yeah, just
or you're pushing.
you
or
don't have
whatever.
to push as hard as he did.
Oh,
He
gotcha.
muscled it.
That sounds like Trevor.
It's soft, and like right now when it's this hot, it's like clay.
Oh, okay.
So if you mush it too hard, it'll just collapse or change shape.
Expand out of control
it'll
or
just
something.
Get really weird. You're gonna go underneath the tool and touch gentle. There it is. That's all for now. So now we're just going to follow that slope up to the lip.
Oh, okay. And then just keep heating and pushing and heating and pushing.
Because it's thin, compared to being on the blowpipe, it doesn't have as much work time.
Okay.
We don't have as much time to sit at the bench and play. We have to heat it more frequently because the wall thickness is chilling so quick. So typically on the punny, the heats are a little shorter, but the work time is also shorter.
All right.
And I'm even farther out of the heat so I don't affect the sides as much as the top.
Just the top.
Yeah. And then we won't lose that nice straight side we've created. Go in, just put a little heat on the punny. I always hit the outside first. Keep it straight. Go ahead and underneath. There we go. Nice and easy. Off. Go ahead and on again. And up. There it is. The pint glass.
Nice.
Yeah. You want a
Yeah.
little shine in there, right? With that blue? A little metallic luster?
Yeah.
All right. A little bling.
You got it.
So Jill just cut some of the air out of the hole here, so it's got more gas going in,
Oh, okay.
and that'll affect that color and make it shiny.
Really?
See the flecks coming out now?
Yeah.
The metallic
Yeah.
effect going on. We'll go in a second time. We can't stay in for too long at this step because we don't want to change the shape. We just want to affect the surface of the color.
All right.
Now we got that nice shine.
Oh, nice.
So you can follow me over here for the removal. We'll use the stick in a moment.
All right.
No, it's fine. I'll do it. Will you spark it? Go ahead and tap right here. Nice.
What? Oh, actually settling torch.
Then we have a little hot torch here to blast the bottom and get rid of that sharp spot. Watch yourself by the torch here.
Oh.
We want you to get your jacket. And then it goes into the oven where it'll cool down slow. Now the colors look a little green right now because they're still hot.
Oh, okay.
Later, it'll cool and show all the blues
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, it looks like red and green now, but it's going to be
Yep.
all blue.
There'll be different shades of blue. There's a little mint in there, cobalt,
Nice.
a few different shades of those colors.
And then just by hitting it with the torch like that,
That got rid of the sharp spot
that
on the bottom.
levels it right out.
Well, no, the paddling leveled it. What we did is we got rid of the mark right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's what I
is-
mean. Like this is gonna be.
This one's sharper. Yeah, like this. You can see, don't touch it too much, but you can see there's a big
Oh, yeah.
sharp
yeah,
edge.
yeah.
So with
Okay.
that torch, I was able to burn that off and integrate it into the piece. So if
Gotcha.
you're sitting it on the table, it won't scratch, or you're
Yeah.
holding it,
Okay.
it won't touch it.
So essentially, you just got that spot real hot, real quick, and then
Yeah.
it just.
Yeah, without changing the whole